Hi! Are you ready for another one of my videos? Today we're going to be doing a general Verdant Treasures video because I saw some items and some stuff that looked actually really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and take time to talk about the event, what we're doing in the event, and especially the cosmetics. And also to go over the story. So this is going to be a slightly longer video. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's get it started in here. Let's get it. Okay. All right. So first I want to talk about the outfits because we know I'm an outfit girly. Okay, so I kind of love it and I hate it at the same time. Okay, so yes, it has this like color that I absolutely despise in all like light bearer clothes, but there are some interesting pieces here, like this hair. Oops. It looks really cute. I actually really love this hair. It's cute. It's got that wavy. And I do like aspects of this dress. Like if it was just like the bodice part, like this part right here, down, and then maybe not so much frills, but I do love the music note. I love the music note. And the shade of pink is really cute. And it looks like there's also a cute little music note. Ah, it's so cute, right? Um, music note, like, I don't know what it's like, face decoration. And it comes in different colors as well. Like, it's beautiful. It's giving Infinity Nikki, if I'm being honest. Wisteria Waltz set. And also this Ludovic skin. Whoa. I'm actually debating buying it. Like, I don't know. Should I? I like Ludovic. He's one of my favorites. And I kind of like this outfit more than his, like, dead outfit. Does he have a bird on his head? Oh my gosh. That's cute. For some reason, like the preppy outfit almost doesn't suit him. It's kind of funny. What is this? Oh, it's very cute. Actually, this is kind of more my hair because of the, like how the part is. Ooh, ooh. Oh, but this is old, right? Like I feel like I remember seeing this one before. I don't like. I kind of like the bottoms, but that's one thing I want AFK Journey to do. I kind of love it and hate it at the same time. But there's a lot. Oh my gosh, this is cute. I'm a sucker for like the brown eyes. Like I know it's basic, but I have brown eyes. So I like ooh, I accidentally switched tabs. I have brown eyes, so I am automatically more like attracted to them. I hate the green pants though. Like I'm a green hater. Nobody can change my mind. I'm sorry. It just what? Look. There's some outfits. We have some outfits. Okay. Oh, this is cool. I like this. I like the bottom of the coat too. I'm not really a Ravion girly, but if I was, like this outfit would be fire. What is this? Oh, beautiful. I'm not sure if I really like the glowing eyes. Maybe because it's green. I'm just a hater. Imagine if it was purple instead though, but I love this. This is cute. What is this? Oh, it's Damien. Damien. What's his name? Damon. Oh, Stitchy's a polar bear. Oh. Oh my gosh. Seeing Muriel is beautiful. She's a baddie for sure. But seeing this reminds me of the Mahira, I think was her name, character trailer. Like I watched that and I'm like, "Oh my goodness." Like I was watching it on times 2 because I always watch things on times 2. I had to literally go back, rewind, put it on regular speed. How much is it? So the Ludovic skin, if I were to buy it, let me actually check. Where is it? Where is it? I was just there. Okay, Verdant Treasures. Is this what I clicked? I don't even know. I don't think this was. Is it Dream? I think so. I think this was it. Um the Ludovic skin. This is cute. The rosy eye patch. Oh, this is actually this is actually really cute. I actually like rose stuff. Where is the hero skins? Okay. Oh. So it's 350. That's actually not bad, especially how I'm already at 200. Getting verdant summits to the verdant plains. So we need like 300 something, right? $5. Dang, that's kind of expensive. So the whole thing is like $10. It's like a $10 skin. I think I'll probably wait because although this bird is cute, I'm not sure if it's $10 cute. You know what I mean? But it's definitely better than the Tassie skin, which was drop dead gorgeous, but drop dead expensive too. All right, we talked about that. So let's actually go through the actual event and talk about it because I don't like it. Like, I'm gonna be so honest, I don't really like it. So I'll just go ahead and do a new map to show you what it looks like. Oh, what? Oh, I don't think I read the story part first. Is this the story? You and your guildmates have entered the Spring Realm 1 map. Oh no, this isn't the story. Members of the guild are here as well, exploring the same dream realm as alongside you. Exploration progress is shared across all guilds on the map, so go ahead and team up. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I didn't even make it here. I don't even know what this is. So it seems like the whole guild is here. Is there anything? Okay, let's battle. Battle. So it seems like the first time you click the different maps. So I was gonna talk about that. I thought we were gonna go through the beginning of the event because I did play a little bit of it. So basically when you click the exploration, it's gonna be a map, right? It's gonna look something like this, but it's hidden. So you click it and then it exposes something like this pattern right here. And then each pattern gives you something. So then you click it, it's like a treasure. There's some things that you can do. Basically what you want to do is buy and sell, or not buy, but you get it here and then you sell the consumables. You identify what these stuff are and then you can sell them. And then you can buy items from here. I'm not sure if the rewards are that crazy. Like, I didn't buy any of the rewards yet, but it looks like just like these hypogean things, like these little crystal things. And then this is the most interesting. It's like some decoration, but I'm really bad at decorating homesteads. So I don't know if this is really like for me. You know, I'm really bad at it. I need someone to like teach me how to build it. I do really like this skin for her though. I think this is actually better than the skin she originally had, but we're not going to go into it. Yes. So on the first map, you just click, then you get items, then you can sell, identify, then sell. And then it looks like the next map is like a battle. So let's go ahead and, well, not, the next map is like shared with people.
Witness the power of the forest.
So you don't have to do it alone. So let's go ahead and do this. Battle. You wanna win it? Let's have a battle. Battle of the bands. Let's have a battle. 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 Battle of the bands. I was thinking about updating my team. Because while I do love my wilders, I'm thinking about switching to wilders I like more. And then also people who are a little bit more useful. Like, these guys are great, don't get me wrong. But, like, I don't really vibe with Granny Dani or even Olmus as much. Or even, like, Master Arden. Like, I don't know. I don't really vibe with them like that. Florabelle I do vibe with. I do kind of vibe with Hwyn. But I think I'm thinking about switching out Hwyn with, like, Solis. Professor Solis. And then maybe we could even double up and get Pippa, too. I'm just repeating this battle. I think that's what they want me to do. Battle. You wanna win it? Let's have a battle. Battle of the bands. Let's have a battle. 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 Battle of the bands. A battle. Okay, so we already hit the daily limit. I honestly think they're crushing it. Whatever my guild, or not even my guild. Look, we can actually claim this, right? Battle. So see, you can like get these rewards and you can like double up. I'm not really the biggest fan of this mechanic, to be honest. I really want AFK Journey to like step away from some of the stuff they're doing, and even like the animation takes a while and I don't understand why we have to keep doing this. I'm gonna leave here because I don't feel like I'm lucky enough to do the role twice. So basically you can like gamble a little bit and see if you can get better ratings or better value. Battle, battle, battle of the bands. See what I mean? I lose everything. All right, and then also another thing we need to talk about is the music. This is really cute. So honestly, I feel like some of the songs start off a little slow, which is fine because this music is intended to play at the homestead. So it's okay if it starts slow because you're probably spending a little bit more time in your homestead. So it's cute, and each of them have their own like little statement. So I'll just read it. Ode to dreams. People keep drifting into dreams all night, and somehow the same town shows up in every one of them. But you see what I mean? That it starts off kind of slow. It does get a little bit more active later on in each of the songs, but it's really not my favorite style of music. I prefer it just like guns blazing immediately. But I guess this is fine for like a homestead, right? I do like the design and the animation though. So that's the idea. I'll play a little bit of each of them. Budding dreams. Budding dream. Spring begins with new shoots. Spring begins with new shoots, green buds, and the feeling that everything is slowly coming back to life. It's pretty, isn't it? Isn't the art pretty? Seaside dream. Summer brings warm winds and long evenings, the kind that make it easy to relax and drift into deep sleep. And by the way, if you think I'm going to edit this video and then remove my outtakes, it's not happening. Ooh, I kind of like this. Autumn dream. Autumn arrives with the light mist. Fields turn gold, and you can see harvesters working tirelessly across the rows. For anybody who is listening, what is your kind of style of music? What do you like? Is this the kind of music that you enjoy? Personally, I have no real complaints about the music because I know that not everybody has the same style as me, and that's fine. But I prefer active, lively. But do you like the more gentle music, especially for your homestead? Do you think it's fitting for you? Is this an event and the music that it brings your style? Frozen Dream. Ah, it reminds me of Princess Yelena. Frozen Dream. Winter arrives with cold air and drifting snow. The world grows silent, almost as if holding its breath for the long night ahead. I felt a curse around me, a chill pierced through my body. Day and night these ghosts are haunting. I just want to give you guys a feel for the music, not like to like do the full listen. Day and night these ghosts are haunting, keen on parasitizing on me. Song of Dawn. The cold lifts and spring returns. It's the perfect moment for everyone to gather and welcome a new dawn. You know, I have beef with Dura. Like, I don't know. I just cannot like Dura. Just like I don't like Jervin. I don't vibe with Dura. So seeing her art here almost makes me not want to use the song. I wonder if AFK Journey predicted that people, at least me, I need to do a poll. Like maybe I should do that. Make a poll and see like, do you like Dura? Do you think Dura is trustworthy? Do you think Dura is a villain? Do you think she's compelling? All right. So we listened to the music, we looked at the store, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I have 7 of these keys. I mean, I'll just open one. Or not. We'll just do one more because it's basically like the same thing. And I just wish that they cut down the animation time and all of this. I don't know. I guess they wanted to be artsy with it. Do you like artsy? All right. Now let me see if I can find the story. I felt a curse. Ooh, shoot. Around me, a chill pierced through my body. Day and night, these ghosts are haunting. Keen on. Oh, I found it. False Spring. Hello, old friend. I sing with the breeze, and the morning dew dances to my tune. The wind brushes tender buds awake. Do you smell it? That shy scent of spring, it reminds me of Bambi. You know, right? It's kind of weird, but right after Bambi's mom is shot, they have this "It's Springtime" song. Easy there, traveler. Don't rush it. Let spring arrive in her own time. When the valley is crowned with blossoms, then and only then shall we dress the goddess's temple. Achoo! Bless you, Chippy. You okay? Chippy's fine, just... Why is it suddenly winter again? Right? It was just warm just a while ago. Let's just grab the flowers and skedaddle. Skedaddle? It's been a minute since I've heard skedaddle. I feel like I've only heard skedaddle on, like, TV. Oh, that one bit Chippy. LOL. That rose isn't even open yet. You rushed her and she poked you for it. LOL. But it smells so good already. Chippy wants to put it in Magister's study. It'll make the whole room happier. I love flowers. But I actually, I don't know. I don't know. Probably my favorite flowers are like the lotus. I love lotus. And then roses. And then gladiolus. I really like gladioluses. It'll make the whole room happier. She's been stuck inside all day. Poor Magister. I actually like being stuck inside. Poor who now? Yeah, look at all this spring glory. We should all go out. Whoa, Magister! You're done with work already? Yes, indeed. No, but I'm officially done caring. LOL, I'm not that savage. But last night you were groaning about too much work to do. That was last night. Today I have business elsewhere. What is it? You dramatically produce an envelope sealed with a floral wax crest. In the center, written in elegant cursive, is a... Is Ludovic inviting us somewhere? Is this a Ludovic event? Like, I'm all for it. Like, because I wasn't sure if it was a Ludovic event, because we have a Ludovic skin, but, you know, you never want to get arrogant, because it doesn't mean anything. Oh, and it's been so long since we've heard from him. Too long. Dear Rebecca, it's been too long. We have the same wavelengths. Okay, let me calm down. I'm a little bit excited. I wonder, do you still remember those of us from White Ridge? Of course, I was literally just talking about Princess Yelena. With dawn light revelry approaching, there will be a grand performance in Cedartown. Should time permit, I hope you'll come. Oh right, dawn lit revelry coming up. Ludovic really knows how to dance around the point. He misses you. That's what he's not saying. You know, for me, I'm not really, like, I don't like to read in between the lines. Like, what do you mean he misses me? Where did he say that? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I'd rather not, like, no, jump ahead. Now that Chippy thinks about it, it really has been a while since we saw anyone from White Ridge. And there's a play, a grand one at that. Chippy wants front row seats. Can we go, Magister? Please? But Merlin still has unfinished work. No, we're going. Hammy, we're going. Work can wait. Friends are more important. All right. There's no stopping you two. Woohoo! Adventure time. LOL, adventure time. Old friends. As noon draws near, the morning chills give way to a soft golden warmth. Just outside Cedartown, a carriage sits among the trees. plain in shape, but crafted with exquisite care. You know, I really love Cedar Town. I'm so glad we're coming back because like all my favorite people are like from here. Even though I don't like green, I really vibe with the Graveborns. I don't know why, they're just so awesome. Shamiria, Damon, um, Niru. I think they're an amazing family, and I'm so glad that they're back together even in death, you know. And I'm glad Damon has a second shot because life was really bad for him, and then now they have a do-over and they're all together. I really love that. And then of course Carolina and Callan. Oh, my heart, I was like torn into pieces. Can Now that I'm thinking about it, can someone correct me? Please let me know in the comments. Is this what happened? Because the more I think about it, I don't really remember what happened with Carolina. Was it that she was a living priestess or like a really like good person? And then she was praying one day and then became a graveborn without dying? Or am I missing something? Like, did she die and then was brought back? Or like, what exactly happened? Because I kind of don't remember. I remember what happened with Callan because I was in tears. But I don't remember what happened exactly with Carolina. I know what happened with Ludovic as well. I know what happened to Valka. It's just Carolina that I'm a little bit confused about. No driver sits at the reins. Instead, several silver-shaped bells like blue sapphire blossoms hang from the edge of the road. Oh, of the roof. The bell chimes faintly in the wind, reminding you of a long-abandoned garden overgrown with everblooms. Oh. The curtain lifts, and from within steps Ludovic. His skin is as pale as moonlight, but his every movement is poised, deliberate. My friends, it's been quite some time. Ludovic, wow, it's been so long. You of all people inviting someone to a show? Is this a prank? Why you gotta be disrespectful? Ludovic is very, like, classy. He's classy and sassy. What do you mean? Like, he can't invite someone to a show? That's his literal, like, MO. He's a rich guy. He's inviting everyone to shows. That's what he does for fun. And shouldn't we be in town? You know, where the actual show is? Well, you know me. I'd sooner spend my time alone in the manor, surrounded by paintings and dusted memories. To me, artwork makes company than applause. Still, it felt wrong to let this occasion pass without saying hello to you all. The show doesn't interest me, but your company does. Once the curtain falls, you're all welcome at Everstill Manor, and that'll be more than enough celebration for me. That's honestly so sweet. Hold on, you're not coming with us? Oh, come on, Ludovic. Even a Graveborn needs a day out and now and then. Look around, look around, look around. Spring's at its best, you have to come. At your insistence, a faint smile crosses Ludovic's face. Chilly, but warm enough by his standards. He gives a small nod. Very well. Spring waits for no one, and neither should friends. Allow me to lead the way. He's like really going out of his way because he wasn't this warm in Cedar Town. I mean, I'm all for it. Maybe he's working on himself. You and Ludovic walk together into Cedar Town. Just as the town begins to sparkle from festive color, the air hums with excitement for dawnlight revelry. Is that how you say it? The streets are full of people laughing and celebrating. Mauler craftsmen are hawking fine metalwork, while wilder shoppers browse for delicate instruments and trinkets. You even spot a few Graveborn mingling in the crowd. Thank goodness, because last time we were in Cedar Town, and in general, Lightbearers are so mean to Graveborns. Whoa, look at this crowd. Easy, Chippy. Watch where you're going. You ask Ludovic how he's been, and he tells you all is well. Orla, the new heir of the Valesa family, has taken to White Ridge incredibly well and is thriving here. More than a year has passed, and the people of White Ridge are finally beginning to recover from suffering the frost fury brought upon them. All this noise, I still find it overwhelming, but I'm glad to walk with you. I'm honestly with Ludovic because I hate noise. This is why I wear... I'm not sponsored, by the way, but I should be. But loop earbuds, I love them. I love them to pieces. They save me so much. And now that my noisy neighbors are gone, I don't even need them as much. But I still wear them like when I'm going out and stuff like that because It's just important to me to have my ears protected. I have a noise sensitivity. Look ahead. That's the matter. Oh, that's the theater. You quicken your pace, following Ludovic's as he leads you over. The show is still in rehearsal, so aside from the busy staff, the place is completely empty. Ludovic relaxes the moment he sees the empty audience. Whoa, is that an organ? It's huge. Organs of that size are usually reserved for temporals or royalty. I bet the troupe emptied their coffers this year for this year's Dawnlight Revelry. It's gotta be the Savannah troupe, right? Right? Mr. Ludovic, do you know what story they're doing? Well, if you're gonna give him a title, give him the right title. Because he's Viscount. So it should be Viscount, not Mr. But if you're gonna give him a title anyway, give him the right title. Something themed for Dawnlight Revelry, I believe. Well, thank you. I'm just like, that's just such a weird way to respond. Of course it's related to Dawnlight Revelry. More curious still, the lead character bears more than a passing resemblance to our dear Rebecca here. This show is about someone important like you, right? Oh no, don't tell me the story's about me. I'm gonna say, well... Because, okay, so I think Ludovic and I have a very similar personality in the way that... And hair. He has wavy hair like me, but I'm not even gonna, like, talk about that. But I have a feeling he doesn't want to bring too much attention to himself. So I'm not gonna say important like you. I'm gonna say, oh no, don't tell me the stories about me. Although I don't like to really talk negative, I don't want to make Ludovic uncomfortable. That's right, it's a show about you, Merlin, the legendary mage. Good day. I'm in charge of the troupe. Please excuse the mess. We're still rehearsing. The show doesn't open for a few more days. I'm glad that they're just talking to Ludovic. I like Ludovic's hair. I like it. Maybe because it's like mine. That's quite the instrument you've got. Let me guess, you're saving it for the finale. Something like the Song of Heroes? How did you know? We haven't even staged that scene yet. Dur above, you must be an artist yourself. Such intuition. You flatter me. Sir, since your play is about Merlin, our magister here can totally help. She knows everything about Merlin. She's basically a walking Merlin encyclopedia, except I'm not. I have amnesia. I think literally Cassidy knows more about me at this point. I mean, let's not get carried away. These two hamsters probably know more than I do. I'm gonna say this. That's wonderful. In that case, I'd be honored to have you watch the rehearsal. I could use feedback from someone with first-hand insight. I really doubt that would happen, but okay. Because at this point, final rehearsal, there's no feedback that's happening. Not like that. Not major, like, story changes. But let's just move on. Please make yourself comfortable. We're just about to begin. We get a sneak peek. This is the best day ever. It's the best day ever. The story begins when a night goddess traps the world in an endless night and lays a curse upon the four seasons. That sounds so fun. I'd watch that ballet. To save everyone, the great mage Merlin creates 4 songs, one for each season. Okay, Vivaldi. The Song of Winter washes away the woes of spring. Woes of spring? That is actually wild. I've never heard that. Usually spring is like the happy time. You know what I mean? So personally, I like winter. I think winter is fun and I love Christmas. I love the vibes. But winter always in media, well, not always, but a lot of the time is perceived as like a more negative kind of season. Like even in My Little Pony, the very first example I can think of is, I see a cold wind blowing through. I see days neither fun nor free. So like cold is associated negative. So I'm honestly really shocked that winter has a more positive connotation here. But it's also interesting because Cedar Town is in a snowy... Let me not get into too much of it, but like Cedar Town is a cold place. So I wonder if that's why. The Song of Spring dispels the heat and anger of summer. Oh, interesting. The Song of Summer melts the doubts of autumn, and the Song of Autumn gives strength to face winter's cold and sorrow. Okay, so now we're back to the cold. So basically every song is basically trashing on the other season. And when they're all sung as one, they become a single melody of hope and strength, the Song of Heroes. As Merlin sings the Song of Heroes, her voice drives back the night goddess. The curse lifts and the long night finally ends. And you know, this brings me a question because I was noticing this last time. So Merlin, like literally, I think it was yesterday. I'm going to post this video probably. Okay, so I'm recording this Tuesday. So yesterday, Monday, I had an AFK Journey stream. And then we saw young Merlin, who was also female. Is it canon that Merlin is female? Because I thought they did that because I selected a female Merlin. But seeing that there's like actual art of a female Merlin makes me wonder, like, is Merlin always female? Or like, I need some people, so I need someone who has played as a male Merlin to let me know. The curse lifts and the long night ends. You're so amazing, Magister. Me? I don't recall actually doing any of that. Yep, that's me. Don't act so surprised. They're taking an old White Ridge legend and turned it into something truly compelling on stage. I'm sure people will love it. My compliments to the troupe. Wait, this was an actual legend? It is. My father used to tell me the story of the curses of the seasons. When I was little, it goes like this. Years have passed and much has been forgotten, but this story, the Song of Winter, are still remembered in White Ridge. At that moment, the show comes to an abrupt halt as the commotion erupts near the stage. What was that? What was that? Quick before the hyena come. Over there! Was that a hypofiend? A hypofiend. Wow. I'm curious. Oh, this is long. Ooh. So I don't actually think I'm going to be posting this anytime soon. I think I'm going to tackle one bit a day because I'm still a little bit sick. So I want to give my voice time to rest. So let's go ahead and battle.
Witness the power of the forest.
But I'll probably post all the parts together, so it's not so basically that you can see everything at once. And this video is kind of long. Ooh, it's gonna be like an hour video. Thank goddess you showed up. Oh, thank goodness. What's the hypofiend doing in the theater? Granted, it wasn't exactly a fearsome one. That was too close. Is everyone alright? Anyone hurt? No one's hurt, but I don't think we'll be finishing rehearsal today. What do you mean? You have to. You don't have much time to practice. You need to finish the rehearsal. Something about this doesn't sit right with me. Has anything unusual been happening lately? Now that you mention it, yeah. Lately, a bunch of folks have been unusually drowsy. Just earlier, a few lead actors nodded off in the middle of rehearsal. Nothing could wake them up. It could just be overwork. Maybe they need a break. Well, no, Hammy. Even heroes like Merlin need rest sometime. Something more sinister is going on. With all that noise and chaos, even a hibernating hornleaf bear would have snapped awake. There's no way anyone could sleep through that. Before Ludovic can say more, the floor gives way. You all fall down into the darkness with no end in sight. That is wild. Like, that's actually wild. So it looks like, yeah, this Soren skin is crazy. It looks like it's going to be pretty long. Yeah, it looks pretty long, actually. So I did all of Springtime Letter. I'm going to take a break and then record more later. But for you, it will only be a couple of seconds. See you next time. Well, right now. And we're back. So now we're doing Budding Paths. I think. Yes. You fall through the dark for what feels like forever. Until with a thump, you land on a carousel horse. Look at the horse. Look down. Look around. Look around. Look around. How lucky we are to be alive right now. You try to see what's around you, but everything is warped in foggy glass. Whatever lies outside is hidden from view. The spinning, the flashing colors, It's giving Alice in Wonderland, Mad Tea Party. It's all too much. Your head starts to swim. Swim. Not swirl, but swim. Break the glass. Run for it. Break the glass because, you know, Alice through the looking glass. You strike the glass. The kaleidoscope of colors shatters into pieces. You look around, and that's when you realize you're standing in a spring garden. You walk a little. The flowers and trees seem beautiful at first, but after a while, they all start to look the same. Soon you're completely lost. The path you came from is gone. What is this place? Am I dreaming? It has to be a dream. What else could explain any of this? You were someone. You were doing something. You were... Who? Who were you? The thought slips through your fingers. The world around you begins to tilt and twist. Light bursts in your vision. A shrill, piercing voice starts to sing, "Sorrow, sorrow. No bloom survives the frost." It kind of reminds me of Fiddlesticks from, like, Riot Games, like League of Legends or TFT. That's how I hear it in my head, like, "Stop, stop." That's how Fiddlesticks sounds, like, really, like, raspy. I love Fiddlesticks, though. I think he's really cute. I think he's such a charming little character. You should see his character trailer. Wander and wail. Your dearest now sleeps in the grave. Igor! Who's singing? The piercing song in your ears suddenly stops, and your mind clears. You begin to think back on what happened earlier. That strange garden with identical plants, the odd carousel, and the commotion at the theater. It hits you. None of this is real. Somehow you've fallen into a dream without realizing it. As that realization settles in, the hazy, shapeless scenery around you is torn open like paper by unseen hands. You're back in the garden again. With a loud thud, something drops at your feet. You look down. It's a music box, shattered into pieces. That's sad. Reminds me of Lucille. Like a frenzied hound, I live as a weapon which is powerful. For anyone who doesn't know, there is a music box in there. A tragic comedy. Blood on my blade. Have you ever questioned your own belief? Are they real or shaped for? The celestial do not care for insignificant life. But anyway, let's focus. You broke free of the nightmare by sheer will alone? Who are you, Laika? You turn around and hear the voice and are shocked to see someone you know all too well. Laika. Laika, what are you doing here? You know me? I hear it in her voice. You don't remember me. I'm your friend. I'm sorry, ma'am, but you've walked into the realm of spring. As a traveling warden, it's my duty to bring you to our lord, okay? Wait, hey, snap out of it. Ma'am, please stay calm. I don't want to hurt you. But, like, why doesn't she remember me? Am I dead? Is it all over? Where is the pain now? You lead and I'll follow. My tree of life is hollow. My tears have turned into rain. And it's crazy because I'm actually using Wilders. So, like, her people. A light rain begins to fall. You look at the familiar yet distant friend you've just overpowered. You had every chance to restrain me. Why didn't you? Because I told you we're friends. I don't hurt my friends. Strange. I don't remember you, and yet you feel so familiar. I actually like her outfit. Other than the fact that it's green, if you replace the green in your mind with a different color, maybe like purple or yellow, I feel like that would look so good on her. Because pink and yellow go together, and purple and pink could go together. At least in my opinion. It's so pretty. Like, I love the look. The overall style is nice. I don't really like the colors though. Yeah, like everything looks good. The whole bodice. I'm not really the biggest fan of the collar, but if we're doing a collar, this is the best collar we've had so far. I do like that it also forms like a heart. Very cute. And I do like this like almost like mesh. To me, it feels like almost an illusion top, but not really. And it's like, I like it. I think it's cute. Please come with me. Only our Lord can decide what to do with you. Ludovic! Before you fell into this... I was about to say, imagine if they addressed Ludovic. Like, what kind of dream would that be? But before you fall into this dream, Ludovic was nearby too. Could he have ended up here as well? And now I'm remembering the song because a bunch of people were falling asleep. Oh, wow! So, because remember at the theater, they were saying that everybody had been falling asleep? I mean, I guess that was like 5 seconds ago for you, but it's been hours for me. So I guess we're under that too. And then the music was saying that everybody dreams of this same town. You gingerly ask Laika if Ludovic is the ruler of this realm. That's exactly what I thought. She seemed genuinely surprised by the question. Huh? How did you know that? I just heard, just a rumor I heard. Truth is, he's my friend too. How do you even know him? That's exactly what I'm wondering. I'm gonna say truth is, he's my friend too. Strange outsider. I still don't know who you are. But listen, when you come before our Lord, mind what you say. Many have been affected with this spring curse lately. Our Lord is troubled. He may not be in the mood to receive anyone right now. The word spring curse sounds strangely familiar to you. Sensing your confusion, Laika looks a little bit surprised. You don't even know about the spring curse? It's an affliction that has been plaguing our realm. Those affected become overly sensitive and melancholy. Melancholy bells are ringing. I'm sorry, everything is reminding me of something else because in the Bantus Bash, I've talked about this before, I think I talked about it live on stream, but I listened to the Bantus Bash on loop, and then like the Graveborn guy at the start, I don't know who he is, but the Graveborn guy is always like, melancholy bells are ringing, and something has come in. Who would be the first to narrate the tale of their own? And then they go to Damon, who's like, Damon. In severe cases, they fall bedridden. Some even die. Everything that's happened in this dream, it bears an uncanny resemblance to the legends Ludovic once told you. You mull it over while traveling after Laika. The sky darkens, a chill wind rises, and the fine drops of rain start drifting down. It actually makes me wonder if Ludovic is the leader of this realm, and then his family, I think it was like his grandfather, maybe, or maybe his dad, was the one who told him these stories and legends. I kind of wish I remember who told him, but that was hours ago. But I wonder if it's one of the books he has in his house, you know? And it's directly related to his memories. But honestly, the more likely explanation is that that new Celestial is kind of behind this. Maybe it's like a Cresselia Darkrai situation. You know, like Cresselia can wake people up from eternal slumber, like from slumber that Darkrai causes. And Darkrai causes like eternal slumber. So like basically they die. But Cresselia can wake them up. So the slumber is not forever. I wonder if it's something similar to that. Through the mist and drizzle, a majestic stone palace emerges in the distance. A guard rushes out and whispers something to Laika. What? The Lord could succumb to it too? Take me to him now. What? I mean, I don't even need to say imagine because we're going to be right here. The cold rain silences the distant music. Melancholy and sorrow slither through the woods like vipers, coiling tighter with every breath, pulling all into the mire. The palace finery has been stripped away, replaced by a sea of white blossoms. The Lord's grand throne stands empty. In this place, at the center of the flower, lies an ornate coffin. Servants and handmaids gather around the coffin weeping. A mournful melody drifts through the hall. This is unmistakably a funeral. So not only did he get sick, but he straight up died from this spring curse? Like, I knew it was possible, but we're gonna witness Ludovic dying again. Hold on, can someone please explain why the palace looks like this? Captain Laika, this is... Ludovic? Okay, so it's not him. Ludovic slowly opens his eyes and lets out a long sigh. Laika, why bother asking at all? You already know everything that's happened here. I commanded it. Then tell me, my lord, what exactly is it that you're trying to do? Life slips away like water through fingers. Why struggle against it only to suffer more? Isn't it better to surrender calmly and accept the end? What kind of... No! This is a Ludovic we know. Oddly enough, the real life Ludovic is a little bit more cheery, but this feels more like the Ludovic we had at White Ridge. You know? So, no, you should not just succumb to illness. You should always try to, well, not always. I mean, there's specific situations. This is not this. But if you can, fight through it. You must know that the realm of spring is barely holding on. You know, one thing that I've always been interested in when it comes to like multiverse and universes and stuff is how do they have a name for their realm if that's the only realm they know, right? Because I don't know, I don't refer to this as like Universe X or Universe R, why not? You know, Universe Rebecca. Because to me, this is the only universe. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I don't think this is the only universe, but but you know what I mean? Like, oh, this is the Rebecca dimension. You know, like how would they know? Why would they name it that if they don't know of the existence of other locations, you know? So I always thought that was kind of weird in story writing. Random side note though. You must know that the realm of spring is barely holding on. Everyone is looking to you for strength, for guidance. I know. I know it all too well. But now I too bear the spring curse. I can't lift the pain from our people. Worse yet, I've become a burden to you. I no longer have the strength to fight this. When the living becomes nothing but endless suffering, death feels like the only way out. My lord, please don't give up now. We can still find a way to cure the spring curse. I'm actually with Laika on this one, because especially as a ruler, you have to keep fighting. We kind of talked about this on Monday, but you can't just give up. You know, people are relying on you. It's okay to have those like doubts and stuff. That's just human. It's okay to feel and it's okay to express that, but you can't give up entirely. Life always ends in death, but death, true final death, can end all pain. The spring curse cannot be cured. Death is the only release. He sounds crazy. It reminds me of life untrustworthy, but death is faithful. My lord, you're not seriously going down that path again, are you? You realize that the spring curse works exactly as Ludovic described. It amplifies the melancholy and dark thoughts already in a person's heart. It's got into him. He'd once given up on chasing death. And now that the dark thought is creeping back into his heart, you think back to the scene in the play where the great hero Merlin sang the curse away. Imagine if song really had power. Man, I'd be immune. Especially, I think I sang like 3 times since I started recording again. Maybe it was fiction, but right now it's your only lead. So you lean toward Laika and share your idea. Wait, are you saying you've actually got a way to end this curse? Yes, I just learned of this legend. I can sing that song. I love sheet music. Okay, I just love it when games do actual music. I think the closest thing we have to like let me try not to get too sidetracked, but Animal Crossing has the town tune, and I think that's like my favorite beginner friendly music system because we do have 2 octaves. Well, not 2 whole octaves. We have 1 octave, I think, and then G in both octaves, but I'm not even gonna go all into it, but I do like music related things. Outsider, I must ask you not to joke about such a grim matter. A song won't undo a curse like this. It was you who taught me this. Have you forgotten? Only one way to find out, right? Enough, you lying snake. We won't fall for your tricks. Imagine just sing the song and see what happens. You freeze, staring at her. That's not Laika anymore. It's a nightmare wearing her face. Dang, that's kind of severe. I would never call my friend a nightmare. It must be a nightmare, 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 a nightmare I'm going through. A nightmare, 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 what am I gonna do? I'm stuck in a time warp, time warp. How did I go astray? Baby, the matter is serious. Won't somebody show me the way? This must be a nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Okay. Laika, what happened to her? You tell Ludovic that it wasn't Laika at all, but a nightmare in her likeness, trying to stop you from breaking the spring curse. Ludovic isn't fully convinced. I wouldn't be either, to be honest. Imagine if somebody I had no idea, like, imagine you're sitting there, you're in the position of Ludovic, and you're talking with your friend, and your friend is, you know, trying to like hype you up a little bit because you're kind of feeling depressed. And they're like, yeah, you're awesome, don't give up. And then some random outsider is just like, yeah, that's not your friend. And I know how to make you feel better. I know the real way to make you feel better. And then she looks at you like the friend is looking at, okay, I don't know if this makes sense, but the friend is like, shut up. And then she turns into a monster. And then the stranger and your friend battle. And then I wouldn't be convinced either. You just, it's just, the stranger defeats your friend and they're like, yeah, they weren't your friend at all. They were trying to destroy you. I would be shocked too. You really think you can do it? Break the curse? End the crying and pain? Ludovic, you have to trust me. I know what I'm doing. I don't get it, but something deep down tells me you might be right. If a song is what it takes to break the curse, then by all means, sing it out loud. Do not hold back. Maybe your voice is exactly what this broken land needs. Tell me, what will you sing? The Song of Winter. The melody drifts through the stone hall and it feels, I just remember Vivaldi. Because I really love Vivaldi. He's my favorite Baroque composer and he wrote the Four Seasons. It's real songs that exist. Autumn is my favorite, but winter is also good. And that's what I think of. And it feels as though the air is growing colder with every note. Then you realize it's no illusion. The white flowers, the coffins, the throne, everything around you is frosting over with ice, cracking into pieces as the wind sweeps through. I have hiccups. I normally start doing breathing exercises when I have hiccups. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now that usually doesn't work the first time, but usually a second time works. But I actually think it worked this time. When the song ends, the guards, the servants, and the castle all disappear. It is just you and Ludovic now, in a garden in full bloom. Imagine you're just in your house, and then some stranger beats up your friend, starts singing, and your house straight up disappears. Before Ludovic can speak, the falling sensation returns. Before darkness consumes you, a single petal drifts down past your eyes. Catch it. You lunge forward and catch the petal just in time. The world gives way beneath your feet. Ludovic falls with you. What a wild situation. What is even going on? After what feels like forever tumbling through the dark, you both land with a muffled thump on soft golden sand. You look down at your hands. The petal is gone. In its place is a piece of sheet music, the song of spring. Ludovic recalls what happened in the dream and can't help but let out a wry smile. And he has this whole drip from the dream too. Like, I'd be happy if I woke up in the clothes I have in dreams. This curse knows precisely where to strike. It goes straight for the weakest parts of you. Even I wasn't ready for it. What? I said his name instead of mine. Oh, because I think I saw Ludovic up here. Thank you for everything you've done. I was out of line earlier. Please forgive me. This bird is just chilling. You understand why. The illness upended Ludovic's whole life. Time may have passed, but to him, that pain is still as fresh as ever, yeah. I have no, I don't blame him. You remind him that this is just a dream. It is only just a dream. None of it can touch him anymore. A dream, and yet it feels more real than reality. Whoever made this dream has power that rivals the gods. Still, the way it mirrors my past, it's too precise, and it can't be coincidence. You agree with Ludovic. These dreams seem to specifically created from someone's memories. You have to find whoever is crafting these dreams. It's the only way to stop this curse. It's so funny because he was not wearing this in the real world. So not only did they like look through his memories, they were like, I don't like your outfit. Let's switch it up. And why didn't they give me new drip? We've got friends trapped by the curse and nightmares wearing their faces. Maybe you're the only one who can tell them apart. Me? Of course, they're all my friends. You've crossed paths with so many in Asperia. You know their stories well, and you know what it will take to bring them back. If anyone can do it, Merlin, it's you. Before Ludovic can finish, a burst of cheerful music and laughter drifts in from behind the rocks and trees. Looks like the next dream is beginning. I just love the bird on his head. You and Ludovic make your way toward the sound. Not the Byron. He looks like he's about to go to the beach. Past a groove of towering palms, a Muller tribe comes into view. Lively music spills from the tribe. People move busily through the camp, a celebration clearly underway. You suggest checking it out. Maybe the one creating these dreams is here. I'm not one for crowds, but if you're going, I'm coming too. I was about to say, could you imagine if you just sat this one out? Because that'd be so funny. If I would, although I don't like crowds either. If it was me and I was stuck in a forever like dream world with a curse and all of this, I would not be alone. I'm gonna stick with the people I know. It's just a dream, nothing to lose. There's a lot to lose. We don't know what's causing this. Thank you, Ludovic. The heat, the noise, the smell. It's been a long time since I felt all this. This dream is too real for comfort. You chat as you make your way towards the nearest gate. But just before you reach it, several tall, broad-shouldered maulers block your path. Hold it, that's not a mauler, he's a wilder. I love this, like, beach skirt thing. Mainly because it's yellow. Is it pretty or is it yellow? That's the thing. Hold it, who are you? Hold it! Just travelers passing through. Byron, you're here too? What are you doing here? Strange, I don't recall ever meeting you. And the seashells? Ooh, I want that. Turn back. The summer curse is spreading. Outsiders aren't welcome here. Dang. What's with the getup? So spring gives way to summer, huh? When did you join the tribe? What exactly is the summer curse? Byron eyes you both, skeptical at first, but your blank looks must convince him. He starts to explain. The summer curse twists the mind. People turn on their loved ones, lash out at everything and everyone they see. Last month, the neighboring tribe caught it. One day, they were tending their fields. The next, it was a bloodbath. So if you value your lives, best turn around. Our gates are shut to all outsiders for now. You and Ludovic exchange a look. Before you can say anything else, a commotion erupts in the distance. A burly mauler rushes over and whispers to Byron. His expression hardens, and he heads straight for the noise. You and Ludovic nod to each other and silently follow his lead. So is Soren gonna cause a fight? Summer burns high, and with it spreads fury. Hatred scorches the land like wildfire. It reminds me of this funny story. Again, I'm not gonna get into it too much, but I was playing Don't Starve together with one of my friends, and our whole base caught on fire. It was so funny, and now I'm thinking about that. By the time you and Ludovic arrive, Soren is already facing off against Byron, accompanied by a ragged group of maulers. You are from Thorns of Devotion. Please, priest, we need to get through. No. Byron, have you forgotten what our tribe stands for? We've always protected the weak. That's how you've grown strong together. But what if the curse follows them in, and we end up turning against each other? That's a risk we can't afford. If we've got a cure for the summer curse, I'll let them through. Otherwise, I won't take chances. Who made him in charge? I don't. Then that settles it. I'm sorry, you'll have to leave. No, we have to go now. Everyone, even if we have to fight our way through, why would you do that? I didn't want it to come to this, but here we go. Hey, calm down. I knew it wasn't gonna end without a fight. Everyone stop. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Follow me, then you'll see. Follow, 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 follow. But the truth is hard to swallow. Follow me. So I guess canonically,
Brilliantly done.
Byron whoops Soren. His pants are lit. I want it. He's giving Agrabah. You defuse a conflict just before it can escalate. But then, outsiders stay out of this. This is our problem, not yours. I like the markings on his stomach. Like, it's giving, like, K-pop Demon Hunters patterns. We don't mean to meddle, but fighting won't fix anything. There has to be another way. Soren, who are these people? We're refugees from the Sunlit tribe. Soren, get away from them. Their tribe was destroyed by the summer curse. You want to bring that here? We're not cursed. We've been traveling for days. If we carried the curse, we'd be dead already. The moment they mention the Sunlit tribe, the crowd gets agitated. No one listens. More and more maulers from the Summer tribe gather. Their faces are twisted with fury, eyes blazing. It's as if they want to tear the Sunlit tribe refugees apart. Maybe they already are affected by the summer curse. It's them! They brought the curse! Drive them out! No, I stand with them. I won't turn my back on the helpless. That's not who we are. That's who we are. This is just a dream. All of you wake up. My friend, do you know who the dream has taken this time? Byron, why didn't you come for me for help like you used to? Soren, wake up. It's not Byron because, well, Byron is the only one who doesn't fit in this situation. But Soren is the only one who kind of has his wits about him and knows what he's doing here. So I'm going to say Soren, wake up. Without warning, Byron and the Maulers erupt into flames. Their bodies twist into burning fireballs, and they launch towards you and Soren. You grab Soren's arm and run. As the fire rains down, you begin to sing the song of spring. The moment your melody begins, a soft breeze answers, carrying with it gentle rain. You and Soren fall together into darkness, cradled by wind and rain. A single golden spark drifts past like a falling star. Catch it. You tumble through the sky, free-falling with Ludovic and Soren, until a thick bed of golden leaves catches you in a soft embrace. This top is fire. Is that you? Did I hit you just now? You did. It stung, by the way. It's fine. You were dreaming. The dream twisted your thoughts. That curse from the Summer tribe. It strokes rage and burns reason away. No wonder the whole tribe acted like that. They were a fire raging inside. Suddenly, Soren's ears twitch. He turns toward a nearby heap of leaves. We've got company. Soren's words had just faded when barking exploded from the depths of the forest, chased by the snap of boots crushing dead branches and leaves. Someone's running for their life. I know this is a niche example, but Magic the Gathering, there's a card called Lana War Elves. In the original art, not the remakes, the original, at the bottom it's like, for every twig broken, a bone snaps or something like that. And that's what I think of whenever I think of snap, like the dead branches and leaves somebody, like basically the branch breaks and I think Lana War Elves is like gonna get him. A boy stumbles into view, lugging an oversized pack. Hot on his heels, two men in hunting gear barrel after him. This is the end of the line, brat. Hand over whatever treasure your old man stashed, and maybe I'll let you limp away. I told you there is no treasure. Exactly. I have hiccups, but Nezuko is in there. Lies, the autumn curse has rotted your wretched soul. Nothing true ever comes out of that mouth. Whoa there, hey, can we just cool it off a second? Don't you see that backup we've got here? Backup? Me? I don't even know you. Yeah, you better step back, man. I actually know that guy. Isn't that Odie? I don't know 100%, but I thought it was Odie. Rowan freezes. He looks like he's about to say something, but Odie gives him a glare and he swallows it. You're with him? You're helping these thieves? Perhaps someone could explain what this autumn curse is about? Ah, you must be new around here. No wonder you haven't heard. The autumn curse rots the soul. It turns folks into cunning liars who'll trick you out of everything you own. My father lost everything to someone cursed like that. Your father was one of them. That snake stole a fortune from me. I can earn it back, I swear. I'll repay every coin. Back then, you had the Autumn Guild behind you. You could wave a candy stick and folks would trade you rubies. But now, you've got nothing. Now hold on, fellas. These folks are Master Rowan's friends. Real capable types. If I were you, I'd be backing off real quick. And if you don't start walking, well, once our friend here starts casting, you'll be leaving in a puff of smoke if you're lucky. Just so we're clear, I'm not on fireball duty. Fireball is like the best thing mages can do. You actually remember who I am? Of course I do. Odie at your service. Helped you find the path to the realm of winter, remember? No, but okay. Odie, I told you to keep quiet. This is a family matter. Don't drag strangers into it. Sir, sorry, young master. I'm just trying to keep us alive. We can make more coin, but you can't grow a new head. You two, they're con artists. I swear they're lying through their teeth. Odie kinda is a con artist, though. Hearing that, Odie reluctantly raises his blowgun. Aw, shoot. Guess the jig's up. Cursed rats, I knew you were conning us. I never really vibed with Odie, but I do vibe with Rowan. So, we gotta keep Rowan safe. Well, hello, old friend. So you're the one who talked to Calypso. Consider this the one last chance to make it back home and abandon caution. Shade away. And I know you can dance with fate. And I know you can enhance your state. If your plan's so great, then why'd you wait to say it? Well, it's a little bit dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset change for this. Instinct takes over, and you lift your hand to defend your friends. Well, this is still a dream. No one can truly hurt you here. Is that really true, though? Like, do we know that? It could be like Sword Art Online, you know, whatever hurts you in that world hurts you in real life, too. The hired thugs don't stand a chance. A few well-placed spells from you send them fleeing. Another dream, another dazzling victory. Master Rowan, you do remember what we agreed on, right? I do. I'd said I'd follow you, but I never agreed to lie for a living. Young master, I've seen what the Autumn Curse does. It makes people paranoid. Turns them against everyone. Taking money from crooks or cursed folks? How's that a crime? We're doing them a favor before they go off the deep end. That's exactly what people said about my father. He was cheated and then turned around and did the same to others. I don't care how broke I am. I won't lie to survive. Once I make money, I'll pay triple what I owe. That's a promise. That's actually extremely noble. You do realize we're already living like vagrants, right? I have no idea what that is. And who knows when this magical payday of yours will arrive, if ever. I always keep my word. You'll see. Rowan finishes and turns to thank you. Thank you for helping back there. And I hate to ask, but I could really use your help again. Oh, the young master's got some gall, I'll give him that. Oh, hush already. Look, I don't have any money right now, but one day, where's he looking around to? Like, I see his model, like, doing like, oh, 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 oh. But one day I will, and when that day comes, I'll make it up to you, I promise. Just please hear me out, give me a chance. Alright, let's hear it. I'll listen, no promises. I need to go back to the place I used to live. There's something there I can't leave behind. Knew it. I told you this old man totally stashed a treasure before he was gone. This could be it, folks. The payday to end all paydays. It's not like that. Ugh, forget it. Rowan leads you all towards the manor he once called home within this dream. Who's the real one? Is it Rowan or Odie? Or is it both? You arrive at the old manor. The garden has withered from neglect, casting a bleak, abandoned look over the entire place. Rowan doesn't head for the manor. Instead, he winds through the garden until he stops beside a pond. Braddock, come out! Oh, Braddock! Quack, quack! Young master, you came all this way for that duck? Doesn't look like it's made of gold to me. It lays golden eggs. Is he wearing a suit? Ah, charming. That's not just any duck. That's my dearest friend. My dearest friend, if you don't mind, I'd like to join you by your side. They used to say Braddock brought good fortune. I denied it. No one believed me. Now I say I've got nothing, and still no one believes me. But I will reclaim it all. The house, the guild, the life I lost. One piece at a time, starting with Braddock. Rowan looks at you, watching your reactions carefully as though he's bracing for someone to laugh. Do you believe me? I do. This is just a dream. You're going to wake up. I'm going to say I do. Suddenly, the dream reacts. Branches twist unnaturally. Vines slither across the ground, coiling towards your feet like they want to pull you under. The green fire is giving Graveborn. So this is a Graveborn thing? Is there a dream Graveborn? Because originally I thought it was the Celestial. The Celestial who causes dreams. Or it would have been like Tassie, the Wilder. But green flame always means Graveborn. So I'm wondering, is there like a dream Graveborn? I don't recall. In the end, I don't recall. You raise your voice and sing the song of summer. Thorin grabs Rowan and takes off, running in the distance. The illusion of Odie lowers himself onto the fountain's edge and gives you a wave. The song unfurls into a woven net of melody, and in a heartbeat, darkness returns. Floating with it. So the Odie was fake, but he was helping us. He was actively helping us. But I guess he was encouraging Rowan to lie, so I guess that makes sense. But that matched his personality so much because he's already a con artist, so it actually made sense. The song unfurls into a woven net of melody, and in a heartbeat, darkness returns. Floating within it is a single shining speck, like autumn ginkgo leaf caught in the air. Catch it. Catch it, catch it. Howling storm. When your eyes open again, snow is falling. It glitters against a sky as dark as velvet. You all push forward through the snowstorm. Soren leads at the front, and you take the rear, keeping Ludovic and Rowan safely between you. Everyone shields their face from biting wind. Heads down, they follow each other, but footsteps one at a time. I was following the pack, all swaddled by their coats with scarves of red tied around their throats. Where even are we? The storm is insane, Braddock. Rowan has to shout just to be heard, and even then the wind swallows his words. You wouldn't guess it, but this is someone's dream too. Who even dreams of a snowstorm like this? Who dreams of being in such poverty and your dad being a con artist? You had a similar weird dream. Maybe someone with a heart of ice. Maybe a frozen fish locked in a cellar. That's what I'll say. Ludovic's like, what are you even talking about? He just shook his head. That joke was drier than this barren land. Bro. How dare you? All of you. Suddenly, Soren comes to a stop. You step forward and notice the grave look on his face. There's no path forward. Rowan catches up and squints at the endless white, but finds nothing. You look down, but all you see is snow. There's nothing to make sense of. Then we keep moving. Fate might guide us where we need to go. That is horrible. That's a horrible idea. We need to have some sort of plan, or because if you're walking in a place and all you see is white snow and you go straight, you can actually because everything looks the same, you can get lost walking in circles because you can't really tell what's straight anymore. You need to do something, not just walk. You know, like you can leave markers or something like that. Then we keep moving. Okay. Soren, lead on. Let me take point. What does that mean? Let me take point. What does that even mean? I'm gonna say Soren, lead on. Soren nods and starts walking again. The snowstorm doesn't let up. If anything, the wind howls louder and the snow piles up. It's disorienting. One moment the wind is at your back, the next it slams you sideways. You're not even sure you're still heading forward. That's exactly what I was saying. A sudden gust blasts snow into your face, blinding you. When your vision clears, Ludovic is gone. No, Ludovic, where did you go? Call out loudly, stay calm, and search. I'm gonna call out loudly, not because I'm panicked, but because how is he gonna know we're looking for him unless we literally shout? You shout Ludovic's name at the top of your lungs. What's wrong? Okay. Only then do you notice Ludovic standing just a few steps away, watching you with a puzzled look. You reflect on the panic you just felt. I wasn't panicked. Something's wrong. You've been through worse, much worse. Steven, I've known them longer. I've seen them get through worse and come back stronger. Okay, let me. I'm feeling a little goofy today. I won't lie. I don't know what's going on. Much worse, and yet this dream is getting under your skin. That shouldn't be happening. With your warning, the others begin to realize the same strange feeling rising from within themselves. Yeah, that would explain it. All this despair and negativity we're feeling. It's not just the cold. The winter's curse might be getting to us. I've traveled across deserts and war zones just to make a trade, and now I'm ready to give up because of a snowstorm? That's not me. The curse is getting worse. He unintentionally rhymed. If we don't move faster, it'll bury us before the snow does. As everyone starts to snap out of it, the wind doesn't feel quite as harsh. The snowstorm is still there, but it's easing up. Look over there. Everyone is well dressed except for Soren. He must be freezing. You look to where Soren is pointing. The horizon opens and the dark sky suddenly disappears like a pulled back curtain. A small cabin appears in the distance. Tucked into the snow, it looks cozy, almost like it's been waiting for you. We didn't even see Valka yet. Warm yellow light spills from its windows, cutting through the snow like a lighthouse. Like a lighthouse. The group picks up the pace, heading straight for it. You step back to the door and knock. A gentle, familiar voice responds from the other side. Sis, I think there's someone outside. You're imagining things. It's just the wind. Must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind, must have been the wind. You look towards the glowing window and decide to call out to keep knocking. I'm gonna call out their names. Hello? Anyone there? Please open up. There really is someone out there. Alright, I hear you. I'll check. Go back to your room. But... No buts. Go. Fine. The door finally opens and Valka appears. We're travelers who got caught in the snow. In the realm of winter, no one travels in a storm. Valka hesitates for a moment, then steps aside. In full armor. She literally opened the door in full armor. You silently take in the room. It's small, but cozy. One of the doors is shut tight with a little sign on it that says, Win. Valka gestures for you to sit by the fire. The cedar wood crackling inside gives off a nice scent that melts the chill and fatigue from your bones. Who's Win? I know exactly who Win is. Nice little house you got here. Valka ignores you. She walks to the rocking chair by the hearth and sits down. You can stay the night in the living room, but there are 2 rules. I expect you to follow them. Don't speak out of turn, and don't overstep, especially when it comes to my family. Got it? Your family, you mean Hwin. So you've got a new sister now. I'm gonna say, don't test me. When the snow stops, you leave. Valka's tone is sharp and final. No one dares to push further. The room falls into silence, broken only by the crackle of firewood. You know it's a dream because all of these people are not at all related and do not match. Like, what was Byron doing in Soren's dream? Have they even met? But, like, it's so funny that it's kind of like that. Like, sometimes you know people you never knew in dreams. Sometimes you imagine whole new people and whole new lives. You're almost certain now. This is Hwin's dream. Everything about it feels closed off. The snow, the locked door. Like walls she's built to shut the world out. You pause, thinking, if there's ever a time to take a risk, it's now. Rush over and open Quinn's door. Sing that magical song of yours. That's what I would do immediately. Your sudden action leaves everyone stunned. Everyone stares wide-eyed. The fire flickers, the walls melt, even the stone-faced Valka starts evaporating. Imagine. That's crazy. And there, by the bedroom door, stands Twin, frozen by the chaos. What's happening? You sing at the top of your lungs. The melody rings through the frozen dream, shattering it piece by piece. Wind starts to calm, and her gaze softens. She's beginning to recognize you. Just then, two angry voices burst from the darkness. Hey, that's enough. Stop singing already. You cannot stop me. The mastermind behind all this chaos has finally decided to show up. Your mind snaps into focus, ready for a fight. It was only just a dream. Then you see them. Two people you know all too well emerging from the void. Elijah and Lila? Can't say I'm surprised. I am very surprised. I didn't know they had dream powers. Of all the people it could have been, you never thought it would be them, the twins. They look very cute in these outfits. I don't really like the clownish, like, accordion style skirt. I don't really like that. But his outfit is better. And I love the crowns. They got cute little crowns going on. And I love that the side pieces. I love how they're colored. You really shouldn't be singing that. That kind of song doesn't fix things. It breaks them. Is that so? Because where I'm standing, you're the ones who dragged us into this absurd dream in the first place. People are cursed because of that little dream trick. No offense, but this doesn't scream good intentions. If that's all good deeds are when looked at with an ice cold eye. If that's where good intent... How does that part go in that song? My road of good intentions led to where such roads always lead. No good deed goes unpunished. But anyway, no offense is the craziest thing. Because for me, whenever someone says no offense, it automatically makes it offensive. Like, even if it's not offensive, the word no offense just feels worse. Am I the only one? It's not a trick, it's protection. You just don't see it. Nothing in here can hurt you. The curses aren't real. They're just all snuck in. You're all just too stuck in reality to understand. No, but they were literally actively trying to hurt Rowan. If anybody, Rowan. Okay, for this winter dream, I can understand that Valka was honestly trying to protect Quinn. But, like, how can you explain Summer? Because Byron was literally about to, like, pop off and punch Soren. And with Ludovic and Laika was literally, she attacked us first, to be honest. But the curse was literally making Ludovic depressed. And to be fair, he was already kind of depressed, but he's doing better. Then why build all of this? Protection from what? We didn't do this for fun. The dream was necessary. It kept everyone safe. That nightmare came, and only a shared dream could hold it back. We didn't have a choice. You shouldn't be wielding this kind of power, so who helped you pull this off? Aurora was asleep. We just borrowed a little of her power. And it worked. No one's fighting. No one's getting hurt. But, like, they were, though. They were getting emotionally hurt, like in the case of Ludovic. Or physically, like in the case of Soren. So come on, dream with us. It reminds me of Sailor Moon Super S. Endless dreams, eternal peace. Isn't that better than reality? It's literally exactly what Queen Bariani was talking about. This isn't peace, it's a lie. I have people waiting for me. I'm going back. I'm tired of dragging my feet through endless years. Sure, but I'd still choose that over living in a fabricated dream. Bro, so funny. I want to go home to the Dark Forest. People there need my help. She actually is so important for the Dark Forest. Let me go back. I'm ending this dream. Let everyone go home. No. No. You have whole new lives here. New identities. New friends. Isn't that worth something? Even when you fight, no one gets hurt. There's that kind of world. That's the kind of world people dream of. We'll protect this place with everything we've got. This dream isn't going anywhere. Not if we can help it. I mean, eternal suffering isn't good, which is what you are causing people. Like, at least Queen Bariani was actually doing what she said she was gonna do.
Witness the power of the forest.
It was only just a dream. So we travel back down that road. When we come back, no one knows. I realized it was only just a dream. You defeated the twins, but they're not letting go. You can clearly see the displeasure on their faces. If you leave this dream, the nightmare will come for you. Why risk that? The real world is dangerous. In here, you're safe. That's not your choice to make. You meant well, but only made things worse. Good intentions led to where such roads always lead. Good intentions don't always lead to good outcomes. Sometimes they do harm in the most destructive ways. My whole life is out there. My family, my friends, and Peggy. I'm not leaving them behind. I still get nervous around people. I always have. But the dark forest needs me. And I'm not running from that. Elsa is waiting for me. So is my family. I'm going home. They're being impossible, Elijah. And they're going to get hurt, Lila. You're all so noisy. Oh no, Aurora's waking up. We were too loud. So they were the ones who were switching everybody's outfits. What am I looking like? Do I have dream drip too? Aurora's figure begins to take shape. She yawns. I have a sneeze. She yawns, rubbing her eyes like someone's waking from a very long sleep. She looks stunning. I wish this was her default skin. I'm not really like in love with the pink. Oh, she has a carousel. That's cute. I feel like this outfit is significantly better than the other one. Although I do like the veil, and it doesn't look like she has the veil here, but... And I love this halo, it's cute. I just like the colors on this one more than her original. Hello. Looks like you managed to undo the twins' little prank. These two snuck a bit of my power while I was sleeping and used it to cause trouble behind my back. It wasn't trouble. It was an experiment. People from different lands and different worlds all living together peacefully in a dream. That's not a bad idea, right? Their heart was in the right place. A world without conflict, without division. It does sound like a lovely dream, Lila. But I did spend that dream being chased by a very angry debt collector. Exactly. And I got into a fist fight with a rival tribesman. So, that means the great experiment didn't pan out. What a shame. It was supposed to be a beautiful and flawless story. And where did it all go wrong? We built the story together, which means the nightmare shouldn't be here at all. It was never in the script. Alright, my turn then. In the end, it's always me cleaning up messes. Well, looks like you all cleared all 4 curses. This whole dream was stitched together by the twins with theater magic. Oh, that makes sense. Then how about I help you bring down the curtain on this final act? Aurora lifts her hands. Spring rain forms a needle and sunlight becomes a thread. Autumn dusk turns into cloth and the wind and snow of winter spin around her. As her hands move with the rhythm, the 4 seasons weave together into a new song. Receive the Song of Heroes. Go on, let the whole world hear it. Once the nightmare is gone and the long night is over, I'll end the dream and bring your friends back where they belong. It's kind of funny because she could probably end the dream right away, but she's choosing to let me sing it, which is kind of funny and I kind of love it. It's kind of like how Glenda could have used her magic to send Dorothy home the whole time, because the power was never the slipper. Well, the power was with Dorothy the whole time. So Glinda could have literally just used the magic, you know, like there's no place like home, there's no place like home, with the whole shoe thing. But she didn't need to, like, she sent her on this whole mission. Glinda was so wrong for that. You leave the dream behind. Just like Aurora warned, the real world is steeped in shadow. Whatever warmth spring brought is gone, without a trace. It's as if winter is back with vengeance. I'm not against the cold. In fact, hot is more of a problem. The town lies in unsettling silence. No voices, no footsteps. Like someone hit pause on the whole world. Strive forward, tread cautiously. It's weird because what they described is like an ideal day for me. A whole world, you know, like when it's dark, candles are out, you know, like it's silent. That's ideal for me. And they're describing it like it's a nightmare. Strive forward, tread cautiously. Your friends are still trapped inside the dream. That's all the reason you need to keep going. Fear doesn't get a say. Something's been watching you in the dark. Whispers in the dark. A whole bunch of them, actually, and none of them mean you well. The nightmare is down for the count, but the story is not done. Not until you finish the job. Sing the Song of Heroes. Alone on the empty stage, you begin to sing the Song of Heroes. The song begins slowly, like a gentle stream. Then it quickens like snow melting into rushing water. This world has survived this day thanks to the generations of heroes and their struggles. As you think on that, a memory suddenly flashes through your mind. Keep at it. You'll be the next hero this world remembers. Huh? Who said that? There's something familiar about that gentle voice. As the song reaches its end, the nightmare screams and fades. The long night finally lifts and spring begins to return. The sun rises. The town comes back to life, busy and lively as ever. Chippy just fell asleep out of nowhere. You seriously need to stop staying up all night. That goes for you too, Merlin. They're back to the bickering as if nothing happened. It makes you smile. Then your smile fades. Up ahead is Ludovic, and behind him are familiar faces you didn't expect to see here. Ludovic, Odie, Rowan, Laika, Soren, Byron, Valka, Huin. They're all here. Even the twins are standing in the back. They look at you with expectant eyes, like they're waiting for you to join them for the troup's show, the story of Magister Merlin saving the world with a song. It used to be just a bedtime story, then the twins got involved. And now you're not so sure it ever was. Yikes, gotta get out of here somehow. Oh, no you don't, Magister. We haven't seen each other in ages. Please don't tell me you're gonna try to sneak off already. I never liked you, Odie. No way. I'm sitting through this cringy play again. LOL, no way I'm sitting through this cringy play again. Why are all of you even here? I don't think it's cringy. I think it's fun. We've got invited to the show. To watch the show. A hero singing away the darkness and bringing back spring. Kind of poetic. Actually, and maybe more true than it sounds. Ludovic gave us a rundown. We were all curious and wanted to see how it ends. We look like a good story. Are you gonna get up there and sing? No, I didn't rehearse. Let the troupe. No, not happening. Let me go. But your friends have other ideas. Before you know it, you're getting hauled along with the crowd towards the theater. The sunlight brings a new dawn, and the hero's story continues. That was actually really cute. I really like that. Equip now. This Leica skin is actually so beautiful. I wish it wasn't so green focused, but I actually really do like this outfit. It was only just a dream. If you ever love somebody, put your hands up. If you ever love somebody, put your hands up. And now they're gone and you wishing you could give them everything. Is there a way? Daily exploration chance restored. Okay, that's the unlock effects, unlock reward. How do you unlock it fully though? Oh, the dawn notes. That's how you unlock it. So that's why we do the little mini game. Okay, so let's go ahead and do it. So I traveled back down the road, but I'm going to do this off camera because I think we went through the whole event and I actually had a really good time. It was fun for me. I hope you guys have fun too. And that's it. In case you missed the Verdant, what is it called? Verdant Treasures. We did it together. So, love you guys. Stay sweet. And, and by the way, if you're, so you are on YouTube. If you could like, subscribe, leave a comment below. And maybe when I post the poll, I forgot what I said I was going to post it about. But you know, when I put the two videos together, I'll remember because I'll watch that section again. But when I post a poll, please like comment, please fill it out. But I love you guys and stay sweet. Bye. If you ever love somebody, put your hands up. Okay.